I go by the name of DarkMasamune 87, and this here is the Female Series Volume 2. Yes, Female Fatal Series. So let's get this started, and here we go. This was a highly requested walkthrough that everybody was asking me to do, so therefore Volume 2 is here. So I hope you all enjoy this, and I will definitely enjoy this because I love Warriors Orochi 3. Everybody knows that. Alright. Let's see. It's been a pretty crazy week for the simple fact that, to me, sometimes in my surroundings, I feel like I'm the only one happy and everybody else is like miserable. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know how certain people can just wake up in the morning and go, well, today I'm gonna stay negative forever. I don't know how people can do that. Like, that's so dumb and just lame, and I'm like, damn, like, how can you wake up like that every single day and just be depressing and negative, and every time somebody tries to help you, you're not saying nothing positive out of your mouth. You're just saying all this negative shit, and you expect everybody to talk to you knowing that you're just full of pure negativity. Like, if you expect somebody to talk to you, that's really not gonna happen. And I honestly feel sorry for people like that. Like, I wish there was some way to help them, but you can only help but so much. And if they don't want to take your help, then there's really no point in trying to help anymore. You can, like, after a while, you're like, okay, well, you know, I tried and this ain't working out. And then you just move on. But then there's certain people that really try to help somebody, and the person they try to help treated them like shit, and you're telling that person that try to help them, like, just stop trying to help that person, they're so negative and karma's a bitch. And it's really fucked up. Like, how do people do that? And another thing is pretending. How do you pretend that you want sympathy and you're saying all this bullshit about yourself? Like, you just tell the world, you know, how can I put this? You tell the world basically that I'm going through all this bad stuff, and that's not really what's going on. You're just putting an act. Like, if you're a part of a movie and you wrote a script out, like, okay, this is the part I become negative and very depressing, and everybody's gonna fall for it. I'm telling you, because that's just how the internet world is. Everybody in the internet world's a retard, when that type of mentality is wrong. Not everybody on the internet world is, you know, an idiot or dumb. Eventually they're gonna catch on and they're gonna go, you know, you got some nerve pulling an act like that. That's not even right. And honestly, it's not even right. I honestly think people should just be themselves and try to stop acting like somebody they're not. Matter of fact, don't try, just do. Because the world is getting out of hand because of that. You got too many damn followers, and, you know, everybody's like, damn, when is everything gonna change? When everybody stops following the next dumbass, then maybe everything will start changing. But until then, it's gonna be pretty crazy, you know? And I feel like there can be so much more being done to certain people. Like, they, you know, you can so much, and it's not just like certain people. Like, it's just the people that they come out of nowhere and they just be all negative all the time. Like, I don't know how you can do that all the time, just all the time. It's just so crazy. Like, how can you just do that every single time? Just wake up and go, alright, here we go. Today's the day of negativity. Here we go. Just here we go. I hope you like my negative ass. It's crazy, man. Like, I don't understand it sometimes. I try not to, because I'm like, you know what, let me avoid all this dumb shit. Oh, this is the first time I see her final Musou attack. Oh, that was pretty cool. That was a close call, though. I thought she was gonna die at first. I'm like, oh, let me switch out. Alright, so far, she has weak defense and everything, which I don't like. Here we go, and she's taking a long time to switch out, which I don't like neither. I love this character. Fast, straight to the point, and she can combo away with no problems. Okay, calm down, everybody. You can all die all at the same time. Let's try this Musou out. So that just bugs me out. I wish people would stop being like that. Just be happy. Be happy for what you have. There's a lot of people in the world that don't have the stuff you actually have. There's people that complain over the internet, and you know, that's fine and all, but there's people that have no internet, no computer, no place to live. They're poor, and they're in a shelter, and there's only but so much they can have to themselves, and you are complaining about there's no capture card, or there's no, you know, stuff didn't go my way today, or my family treated me like this. There's people that don't even have families, and you're complaining about my family treated me like this. There's people in the world that are by themselves as we speak, and it's children. It's not just adults, it's little kids, and that's so sad for that to happen. Like, in all seriousness, I don't know how people can't be open-minded like that. It's not that hard. It's really, to me, that's really fucked up. And it's grown-ass people that are crying more than the kids. Like, the kids I can understand, you know. Some kids don't know any better, so it's understandable. But when it's a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman crying about absolutely something very stupid, then, you know, that's just bullshit. And I don't agree with that, honestly. I think, you know, they need to grow up and look at life in another way, instead of automatically assuming, oh, this is all depressing and everything's gonna be all sad, and, you know, my life is ruined. You always get a couple of chances in life. Sometimes you don't. Life is just random itself. And for you to just be grown and being in like your 20s or your 30s and you're like, that's not what happens. Way to be a role model and give the younger generation something to look forward to. Oh, that's not the way it happens, you know, just move on. Who the fuck wants to hear that? Just move on. You're not gonna be something in life. And there's actual people my age. Like, I'm 25. I'm about to be 26 years old on January the 15th, the same day Devil May Cry comes out. Now, there's people my age that tell these kids that you're not gonna be anything, and that's it. So stop doing what you're doing and try something else. When that's not really what they wanted to do. They wanted to do what the hell they wanted to do in the beginning, and you just crushed their dreams and told them to try something else when that's not really what they wanted to do. But they're following you because you're the grown-up and they look up to you. Some fucking role model you are. And honestly, like, we need better role models for like the younger children and everything. Like, a lot of people go, oh, it's the parents' fault. Sometimes, believe it or not, it's our fault too. Like, let's say if you've seen their parents treating them like crap and you lived next door to them and you've seen this happening, but the parents, you know, they get along with you and they want you to come chill and show their kid your video game or whatever the case may be, just to have fun. That kid is gonna be looking up to you because he probably doesn't have a big brother, or there's a lot of different reasons, but for some odd reason the kids, they always look up to a certain age group or a certain person that they think is real cool and everything, and they're like, I wish I could be just like this person. But always tell that kid, you don't want to just be just like me, you want to be better. I want you to be better than me. That's how it should be. But you know, there's always a couple of assholes who just want to crush everybody's dreams because things didn't go right for them in high school, or they got picked on. And I honestly think that's bullshit. Whatever happened to you in the past, leave it in the fucking past. Stop dragging it and talking about it like the whole world has to feel pity and suffer also. That's not fair and that's not right. And that sounds like a mental problem and you need some fucking therapy or something to fix that shit. There's a lot of stuff that I have, you know, like I think about and I'm very open-minded about. And a lot of people go, damn, you know, DarkMasamune, you're a wise person and everything, and you give awesome advice and everything. And honestly, throughout my whole life, like, honestly, I was supposed to be a therapist when I was in high school, and I never took that, you know, I never took that from that the high school I was going to, because I had to pass my classes, and at the time I wasn't doing too good at my classes because honestly I was being lazy. You know, I could have passed all my classes with straight A's, but I just was very lazy, and I said, you know what, school could wait, I got more important things to do. And at the time I was on some immature shit, so, you know, everybody was like, oh, you gotta pass high school, and I passed it and everything. But I got offered to become the therapist at that high school, and I said, but what about my classes? They said, well, you would have to miss your classes. So common sense, I'm not gonna miss my classes and fail to become a therapist. I mean, I didn't mind it because I'm like, you know, I can be helping the kids at my high school and give them a lot of advice and everything, but at the same time, I'm like, hell no, you know, I don't want to get left back. So I passed high school and everything, and I skipped that. But mainly what I'm trying to say is I was really good at giving advice, and even the teachers knew that, and they even offered me to be a therapist. So that's pretty fucking awesome, right? DarkMasamune, Mr. Hacker / AKA the therapist, right? That's crazy, but you know, it was an honor though. Like I was honored for teachers and a whole high school for that matter to offer me that. Get a close up. He looks sexy. Hey, I'll take this. This is gonna be a crazy battle right here. I love this character. Her weapon, her moveset. She's an animal. She like basically nobody can't hit her. There's no way in hell you can die with this character. She's very overpowered. Oh, I got a triple team. Let's start the triple team. Let's run to the side. Another thing I would like to talk about is bullying. I hate bullies. I dislike them with a passion. And I know hate is a strong word, but I definitely hate bullies. And I don't like to watch somebody get bullied or anything. Honestly, when I was younger, I used to fight the bullies and beat the crap out of them for the single fact that they thought they could just beat everybody and pick on somebody that was not a fighter or nothing. And I wasn't having that. I wasn't gonna let that happen, especially if it was my friends or even if it was somebody I didn't know. And what I'm trying to say is, you know, if you ever see any of your friends and anything like being bullied, try to stop it. If you think you can't stop it, then get somebody to help out. You know, because there's always somebody out there that doesn't want somebody getting bullied. And it'll just prevent it from not happening. That would be the cool thing to do. Being a fucking lame would be, oh, I'm just gonna let it happen and watch my friend get his ass whooped or her ass whooped, which isn't right. So I definitely have a lot to talk about, as you can see, and it's being pretty damn crazy. Like I said, like there's so much stuff that I've seen this week alone that got me thinking, and it's like another reason why I have so much to talk about on this commentary. So it's pretty insane how just the world is around everybody, and I'm just like, damn, I hope, you know, eventually that'll change. I mean, the president, Barack Obama, there's only so much he can do to help the world. It's not just him that gotta work and help the world. It's everybody in general. And no, I'm not trying to politic and everything and, oh, Republican and Democrat. I'm not doing all that. I'm just speaking in general. But everybody in the world, like, should stop certain things from happening. It's possible. If everybody works together, anything is possible. You can't just say, oh, this is not gonna happen, so leave it like that, because that's just giving up. That's like starting something and you gave up on it because you didn't know what else to do and you thought it was a waste of time, when that was something that you really loved to do. You should have never gave up on it. And she's just bombing everybody. Oh, look at all the damage. Alright, let's run through them. Let's run through them. Okay. I see a general all the way to the left-hand side. The corner. Yeah. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, man. I thought her EX attack was going to keep going while I switched the character, but that didn't happen. So for those of you that are wondering about her EX attack still happening while you switch a character, nope, that doesn't happen. Look at these archers. Goodbye, archers. Oh, she did like a baby flash kick. You seen that? It's like flash kick. Some guile shit. I just laugh at certain people. I honestly do. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I laugh at the people that just take life for granted and just complain all the fucking time about, oh, this ain't going my way. I wish I can just take that person and show them different areas of the world and show that person look at this kid right here. He has no mother, no father, no computer, no capture card to record his favorite game that he wants to record a walkthrough of. He has nothing. All he has is a bed and a little bit of food that the shelter is giving him. I wish I could just do that to certain people so that way they can actually wake the fuck up. Because honestly, that upsets me. Like, how can you be so fucking selfish? Like, what about if all those electronics and everything didn't fucking exist? Then what? Then what? All you had was the same thing that kid has. A bed and food. Then what are you gonna do after that? Are you gonna panic? Are you gonna jump off a bridge? What the fuck are you gonna do? Because honestly, I think people like that need to realize that there's honestly more to life than just electronics or just watching TV all fucking day. You know, it's a big world out there. It's not as small as everybody thinks. You can travel, you can do all types of shit. But I don't know, some people, their mentality is just fucking, it amazes me. And I'm being sarcastic right now. It amazes the hell out of me. I just can't believe certain people. I really can't. And it's getting to the point where those certain people that I used to talk to, I don't even talk to them no more. Because I don't want to be negative also. I don't want that negativity around me. Like, after a while you're like, oh, fuck this. I don't want this happening in my life, and I don't want to be feeling negative all the time. I want to help my friend, but now my friend is like becoming my enemy and pulling me down and starting to hate on me and everything. And your friends are not supposed to hate on you. Your real friends, they don't hate on you. They're not supposed to put you down. If anything, they're supposed to bring you up. So if one of your damn friends is trying to bring you down, then for the love of God, that's a wake-up call for your ass. If they keep doing that over and over, then just cut them off. Because all they're gonna keep doing is that over and over, especially if it's been happening for years. It's been happening for years and years and they don't want to change. Let it go. Let it go, because you'll be happier. Like, you'll notice a big change and you'll go, wow, this was better off. Let's do that triple team. Yeah. Wow, that S string just killed him so badly. Look at all these enemies up in the air. Oh! Ah! Let's get a close-up. A little video. I have to skip this real quick because I want to just get this over with. Guan Yu and Tadakatsu. Well, this is Mr. Hack and Slash. I hope you all enjoyed this female series. Stay tuned for more, and peace.